All right, guys. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's Sunday, and thank you for joining me. For those of you who have decided to watch this video, thank you. Thank you. Uh, it's October 11th, 2020. And I just figured I'd make this video and tell you a little bit about what's on my mind. We have to learn not to hate. That's this video's title. We have to relearn how not to hate each other. And we have to seek forgiveness. When I used to go to church, we would go and we'd ask for forgiveness. We would ask the priest to forgive us for our sins, for redemption. Because we all fell short. We all sinned, and we all need to seek some sort of redemption. And, as society changes from a Christian Judeo nation, as the West changes from a Christian Judeo nation to a secular nation, we forget about the importance of forgiving each other, and we forget about redeeming each other. See, that's what was beautiful before, was the West and Western values were founded on Christian Judeo thinking. That's how the West America came to be. And we're changing. We're changing quick. We're turning into, I would say, more of a authoritarian type society, much like China, where the government issues you orders and determines whether you can do this, whether you can leave your house. And we're changing collectively. We're splitting, we're fracturing, and I am worried about it. I'm worried about it. Social trust is all you have. That's the most important, most valuable commodity a nation, a society can have. Once you lose confidence and once you lose trust, it's hard to get it back. And, we're losing that. And I'm worried. I'm worried about it. We don't talk to each other anymore. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of bitterness. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of narcissism. And these are destructive to the values of the family. This is destructive to children. I mean, so we are fracturing. Now, this has happened before, but it's never been to a point to where it's at now. And it's boiling over. There's a lot of angry people there. So anyway, that's my message for you guys today on this Sunday morning, October 11th. We need to talk to each other more. We need to find out who our neighbors are, if they're okay, if they need help. This takes energy. This takes a will to do, but we can do it. You know, this is it's I'm an optimist. I remain an optimist. I think things can change for the better. Right now, we can do it. I know we can do it. But it starts with yourself. If you want to change yourself, if you are on a path that is destructive, if you are making bad decisions, if you are going down that road, just know that there is help, and things do get better. You can change. You can change, but we need to seek redemption. There's so many things I can talk about, but I want to focus on redemption. We can change, and we can change ourselves, but it has to start within. We have to learn not to hate. We have to relearn how to love each other for our differences. And it starts with yourself. It starts with yourself. It starts within. You can't change the world unless you change yourself first. And that's the lesson that we have to learn. And so that's all I can tell you guys. But things do get better. And you can be forgiven. And right now, it's I don't want to get too far into different topics, but I do want to say that as the growth of government becomes more and more, we lose the ability to forgive each other, because the government doesn't care about that. Learn about communism. Here's another thing. Learn about what communism is, and learn about what fascism is. Learn the difference between the two. Learn about history and understand what it is. Because if we did that, I think we'd be in a better position, because I do think more people would be more understanding, but they would also be more aware of authority, and they would question authority more. And right now we just have a group of people who work in the government who are issuing orders, and nobody is questioning them. And I don't know, the government has grown enormously, and I don't want to get too much into that, because that's a different topic, but I'll make another video later about that. But I will say this: the growth of the government is getting more and more is growing really fast, and with that, you can say there's a new government forming, and it's not traditionally an American government. It's a different type of government. Now, what kind of government that is, I don't know. What kind of government is that going to be? I don't know. But there is a new government forming, and you can say that there's a new country forming. And also with that, you can look back and say, well, America is changed. There is no America anymore. So anyway, But that's another topic. If you guys, if there's any writers out there, and you would like to be on a podcast, send me a message. If you are a publisher, send me a message. I'm looking for a person to do a podcast with professionally. I'm looking for writers, actors, and publishers who can publish work, and specifically in that type of genre. So, anyway, more topics to come. Stay tuned.